Let me tell you why I have such a deep passion for the immune system. When I was 6 years old, I lived in Iran and I was at a clinic getting a booster shot. And I saw a poster for smallpox, which unfortunately had not yet been eradicated in that part of the world. And I asked how vaccines work. I learned that our immune system protects us against infection, and we can actually make it even stronger to protect us against devastating diseases by training it with vaccines. It sounded like magic. Later, I saw friends and family experiencing autoimmune disease, and I learned what can go wrong when the immune system isn't working well. Over the years, I've learned more and more as a scientist, and I've seen remarkable advances in treatments, but patients still need better solutions. I still believe that the immune system is one of the most fascinating topics in the world, and ISB is helping accelerate that research. So, to start us off, I'm going to provide a short overview of the immune system. The immune system protects us against pathogens, which are infectious microorganisms that can cause disease. Bacteria, viruses, fungal infections, worms. And one of the most important parts of our defense is our protective armor. So this includes the skin, but also other places where our body meets the outside world. The inside of our mouth, our stomach, our gut, the lining of our lungs. Another part of our defense is our microbiome. And those are helpful microorganisms that live in our skin and our gut, which can effectively outcompete and crowd out other pathogens. Now, if harmful pathogens get through our armor, many different types of cells can help defend us. The first response is from our innate immune system, the immune system we're born with, and the second response is from our adaptive immune system, which develops over our lifetime. So the innate immune system includes several types of white blood cells, including phagocytes, which means cells that eat. They roam around, eating debris and anything that looks like a pathogen. However, they can only recognize a number of general patterns, kind of like barcodes on pathogens. And we call those patterns antigens. For example, a phagocyte might recognize an antigen that's only found in bacterial cells, not human cells. So it says, that can't be good, I am going to eat this invader. The adaptive immune system is your unique personal system that evolves over your whole life. It includes white blood cells, called lymphocytes. And in the talks ahead, you'll hear a lot about two main types of lymphocytes, B and T cells. So this adaptive immune system solves an interesting problem. Pathogens can evolve so quickly that the innate immune system can't keep up. Remarkably, the human immune system has a way to recognize tens of millions of possible antigens, including ones for pathogens that don't even exist yet. It would take a ton of energy to have copies of all of these specialized cells patrolling all over your body all the time. So what your body does is it creates 10 million variations of lymphocytes. Each cell recognizes a different antigen, but there are only a few copies of each type. Then there may come a day when a new pathogen shows up that your body's never seen before. Maybe it's a new cold, or maybe it's something new to the whole world, like COVID-19. These specialized lymphocytes get activated and expand into an army of T and B cells. If the person's fortunate, they recover, and that army is no longer needed. But a few B and T cells show up and turn into memory cells and remain, so that if that same pathogen shows up again, the immune system can respond even more rapidly and efficiently. Sometimes so quickly, you don't even know you're fighting it off. Vaccines can have the same effect, training your immune system to attack a specific pathogen, but without the risk of harm that comes from infection. So what can go wrong with the immune system? It could be too little immune response, genetic problems from birth, or changes that occur with aging or disease or certain medications. Or you could have too much response, excess inflammation, allergic reactions, or autoimmune diseases where your immune system starts attacking your own body. You can also have both at the same time. For example, with severe COVID-19 or conditions like sepsis, there's infectious pathogens that are causing you harm, but you also have this overwhelming, dysregulated immune response, which itself can hurt your body. And the immune system reacts so strongly that it has harmful side effects, and it also just uses up a huge amount of the body's energy and resources. So I hope you've enjoyed this very brief overview of the immune system. At ISB, we believe nothing less than a systems approach is going to bring the progress we need to pursue research into transitions between wellness and disease. And you'll hear much more about this over the next hour. Thank you for supporting our research.